Hello everyone, I am Vandita Verma. I'm the founder for NutriBite. I'm delighted to have a talk in front of the investment committee of the Healthy Solutions. As you have a look on my agenda, I want to talk about the company. NutriBite is a game changer in the nutrition industry, we are focusing on preparing the cooked meal and delivering it to your doorstep. It is like a grub hub for the nutrition industry. The market for this industry is a very big opportunity, having around 310 billion globally. But we are targeting the Indian market in NYC, which is worth around 40 million, and we're catering to the different categories of taste and preferences. Other services such as Factor and Blue Apron offer the similar services, but they do not cater to the community engagements or the customized meal plans. That is why NutriBite is a one-stop solution for all. Coming to the, it is like a subscription-based plan where we enroll in the where the customer enroll in the meal plans and we cook the food and we deliver it to your doorstep. My ask for the company would be $5 million to start my operations. Coming to the value propositions and what is something we are searching, what is the strategic gap in the industry? It's basically that currently a lot of the nutrition industries are focusing on the basic features and tracking systems. Whereas this is one of the main strategic gaps, which actually comes to the second point of customer retention. People are not able to understand understand the company offerings and the products which they offer. So therefore, the customers are not able to retain for a longer period of time. Coming to the third, when we talk about the single service meal plan restrictions, it means that a lot of customers are taken the plan which are restricted by the company to have certain meals in a particular week, which actually somehow doesn't pertain to the needs of the people who want to offer, who want to cater to the needs of households or multiple people. Then also because they have a lot of wide market range, there is a lot of community-centric offerings which has been restricted because they do not pertain to the community ethics and standards and the preferences and the taste which come through. So therefore, NutriBite comes into the picture where while focusing on the Indian community, you are trying to get the solutions of and the taste and the flavors into the nutrition industry by offering a user-friendly solution that offer a flexibility in the meal plan. So this is one of the offerings which we give by not restricting the single service meal. We provide you with a certain kind of a subscription-based model where you can cater to the amount of meals we would be offering. I would like to go in detail in the next slide about my subscription plans. Coming to the customized meal tailored users preferred ingredients, we are also providing the customers the say in the meal plan options. By this we mean that we are providing them what is their preferred ingredients, and we are trying to integrate that kind of a meal plan for them. Coming to the, we are also leveraging technology at its best, because this is a very competitive market, and leveraging technology is something which should be kept in mind when you're targeting such a customers. So we are doing the image scanning technology where you can take your food and you can scan the food and you can get the accurate nutritional information from it. Based on that, we do provide you with the on-demand nutritional consultants where you can ask to the nutrition consultants about your dietary preferences, or is there any kind of a meal ingredient which you would prefer into the meal, and so on and so forth. Coming to the opportunity for this, currently, because this market is around the NutriApp market, we are targeting 310 billion worth of globally, and then we are focusing on the USA, which is worth 500 million worth of revenue. Now coming to my 40 million of NYC, it is pertaining to the Indian community in the NYC, and also to the factor that a lot of people which follow the similar taste and the buds, like the similar tastes and preferences, would be counting into this preference. Then coming to the competitive differentiation and how we would go about with the business. So Home Chef and Blue Apron are my indirect competitors. When I say about the indirect competitors, it means these services provide you with the number of ingredients. They do not provide you with the pre-cooked meals which we do. And a Factor is something which is my direct competitor, which means they are providing with the pre-cooked meals and they offer the similar services which we do. But one of the differentiation factor is that about the food availability. Like we said, like Home Chef generally do not provide you the meals throughout the day. It restricts you from the closed offerings in the breakfast times and in the lunch times and so on and so forth. So they have a standard meal plans, whereas NutriBite covers that part and area for you. Coming to the customer support, based on the top-down approach and the customer research, we have seen that Factor do not provide extensive customer researches, and based on the customer reviews, they face a lot of problems, especially if they have received any kind of an inappropriate meal which they do not like, if they want to complain and so on, thing. Coming to the meal recommendations, there are a lot of technologies which have been leveraged, especially Factor have been capable of upgrading their meal plans by adding 2-3 meals every week, but supposedly they are not giving the customer say into it. So that's why NutriBite has this kind of a value proposition, and also is a kind of a differentiator, because we are trying to inculcate we are trying to tell the customer that what is your preferred, whatever is your suitable and preference meal, we would be taking that meal recommendation and giving you the other meal plans with what you want. And that's how we would differentiate from the traditional meal plans, and we are offering the meal options as well. Now, going through about how we would be running this business, we are focusing on a phased approach model. When I talk about the phased approach model, it means that how will I grow and how will I scale myself. So in the year one, we would be focusing on the product market fit, where we say that we would be testing the recipe development, we would be focusing on the understanding of the customer needs and so forth. So the first year of the business would be targeting and understanding what consumer wants. And for the year two, it will be more based on the scalability and the growth options. So how we would go about it is through marketing and sales. Coming to the marketing and the social media platform, social media is basically the most commonly used white platform, and we would be using Instagram in more form, because the reason is that a lot of the Gen Zs in the range of 18 to 35 use this a lot, so that we can attract the consumer base between those age range. Coming to the TV commercials part, TV commercials are mostly watched by the people after the range in 35 to 55, which is basically which enhances our customer base for the second part of the consumers who watch the TV, especially. It is seen according to the statistics that 62% of the people generally love to watch the TV commercials after in the late evenings, or especially during those times. And emailing marketing is something which we would be providing with the personalized emailing marketing. We'll be targeting the people who would have downloaded our apps, or who would be interested to purchase the applications, by giving them their own customized features, what we offer and the value we offer. Coming to the subscription plans, we have 3 subscription plans. We have Premium. Premium is basically we're offering 3 meals, which is free. This is basically a step forward to come into the competition with all the other competitors, so that people would know about our brand, because it's a very competitive market. So Premium is basically to expand the user base. So we would be offering 3 meals in this thing. Then we come to the Premium, we are offering 20 meals, and the Premium Plus is a capped meals, which is ranging from 5 to 30 meals in option. The finances part is basically that if you see across, the profit is exponentially increasing by the time we reach year 5, and there's a strong cash flow, as we see across these slides as we reach to the starting, compared to the year 1 and the year 5. The success and the critical factors we would be considering would be the customer loyalty, because retention of the customers is basically the major fearless competitive in this market, is fearlessly very challenging. And the risk would be the sensitivity analysis and ensuring that the data is secured with the customers. My ask would be a $5 million, where I would be investing in year 1 around 2.5 million, and in year 2 for 2.5 million, and I would be using for the operations of first to leverage my app, make the applications, and get the product market fit, doing the marketing and the application development, and secondly I would be using for ensuring that the chefs and the nutritionist keeps on increasing as we scale ahead. So that's it. Thank you for your time. And I would be happy to answer questions.
So thank you. Maybe you can give me a little bit of an understanding of how you introduce yourself to the market and be able to acquire subscriptions, and perhaps what a new subscriber might find themselves needing to pay.
So basically the freemium market is basically we're trying to do the marketing in various ways, in different phases. We are trying to do an online social media marketing and the TV commercials, as well as the email marketing. This is basically trying to input our users, give the users the idea that there is a system which exists. And but also when we are trying to do market this industry, we are saying that we would have a freemium model which is offering 3 meals per whenever for each customer who is trying to enter into the who is able to download the application, because it's very important for us to make them download the application so that they know. And especially when it comes to an Indian community and you get to know the idea of having the 3 meals, even not specifically for that, you do get to know about the industry and the proposition. So we are targeting with that, we want to sustain the customer base, and we want to tell them that what is the value we are offering, what is the taste and the flavors which you would be missing in the other competition, which is not basically more community centric.
Thank you.
Which variables did you test in your sensitivity analysis, and what did you learn?
My sensitivity analysis, basically I tried to change the subscription prices, which is one of the key variable in my analysis. So if you see my baseline right now, I am the annual baseline is around 1920 per annually, and the revenue which is getting generated by is 20 million. So if I scale up and scale down, you can see that how my revenue for the years for the year 5 is keep on changing from 18 million to 22 million.
And what else did you test?
And also the average premium plus price. So we do have 3 subscription based plans. So I have tried changing the subscription for all the subscription prices for all the different meal plans. So this is the second one, which is more pertaining to providing you a flexible cap of the meals. And the baseline for it is that Premium Plus is basically offering meals for you and the per meal cost is around $10 for it. So you can order as many number of meals. The number of meals will be multiplied by the number of customers we have. So considering that factor, we have scaled up and scaled down, and we can see that the revenue in the 5th year is ranging from 13 million to 33 million.
I have another question. So you started your presentation off by saying that you were requesting $5 million to start your operations. How do you plan to fund your activities until you get your $5 million?
So basically, my target for getting the investment would be an early stage, like it would be in the year 1 and year 2, so that I can fund my operations clearly. But this is something which because basically, if you see I have a slide. Yeah. So basically. Considering the cost of goods sold and the expenses we would be targeting, especially when it comes to year 1, we would be focusing more on understanding the customer needs and so on and so forth. So we would be, as and forth, we would be getting after 6 months into the year 1 that what is needed. We would be needing a funding for the year 1 as well as for the year 2. Does that answer your question? Oh, sorry, can you
So up until month 6, you will be doing some activities.
Yeah, so it will be mostly we would be developing the application, because application is a standard prototype which we would be adding to the value proposition. But after once the application is developed and we do have a testing meals and so on and so forth, the next 6 months would be mostly understanding the customers and how what is the meal applications or the meal plans we should inculcate so that a lot of customers can get attracted to it.
I think you're